Hello guys, in this video I'm going to talk about reports in Salesforce. So generally creating reports in Salesforce is not a it's not a very complicated process because since creating reports is a point and click method, so anyone can create a report because reports are very crucial part in as a Salesforce admin or a Salesforce developer because most of the client will impress based on the reports only, and they assume the functionality as expecting based on the reports data tally only. Okay, yeah, so by using in terms of Salesforce reports, we can easily filter the reports, and we can easily combine the data of two reports, and we can compare the data in different manners. And when you come to type of reports in Salesforce, currently we have four types of reports in Salesforce. The one is tabular report, the second one is summary report, the third one is matrix report, and the fourth one is joint report. Okay, let's get started how to create a reports in Salesforce. So right now I've been logged in already, so you can see my page where you're looking the sales apps currently. So in the sales app we already have the report tab here. So when you click on the reports tab here, you will redirect to the main page. So once it's redirect to this inside the reports, you need to click the new report button here. So once you click that new report over there, so you will get an option called choose report types. So what is a report type in Salesforce generally? So report type will decide the which object you are going to be pull a report, and what kind of object it is. It is a single object or any relationship object. You can decide everything over here. Let's say right now I'm selecting all as the report type filter. So here you can see all type of report types. Let's say we have accounts and contacts, and accounts, contact account with partners, account with team members, and contact role. So these all are the relationship kind of report types. And if you look at this type of report type, it is a single report type which only pulling a report on account history. So the similar way you can look at the report type as a account. So it's just pulling the information of accounts other than other object information. But if you look at these contacts and accounts, it's pulling both the accounts and contact information. Okay, so this is just a report type. So this and that these report types is generally we call as standard report types. So when you come to custom reports types, we need to create a custom report types when we want to make the relationship as per our convenience. So then only we have to go the custom report types. I will go with custom report types in some other video later. Okay, so let's get started into this kind of standard by using standard report types. Okay, so in this now I'm going to pull a report on the lead object. Let assume, so I'm just selecting the lead object. So along with this you can look at the different kind of objects here. So whatever the objects will be available in Salesforce currently. So currently I'm going to pull a report only on leads. Okay, so when you come to leads category, you will have the option called lead history object, and lead with converted lead information object, and only leads information. Okay, so once you click leads, and then you have to click continue, so it will redirect to the report building section. So it is called report builder generally we used to call. Okay, so right now the outline column showing as by standard it will show the few columns. The columns is nothing but the fields here. Let's say first name, last name, and so on. So fields is nothing but a fields here, but in terms of reports we generally call it as a column, since we creating a report here. And when you have the group by groups also we have here. And we have the option called, let's say we have the option called filters here. So we can filter the data based on this type first. Let's say if I want to look at all leads, then I have to go with all leads. In all leads I don't need to be worried about any particular owner or something. Let's say if I select my leads, it will just show what type of leads I have won. Okay, if I select my team leads, it will show based on the role hierarchy, it will show the leads, and it will show user owned leads, it will show based on the user level leads. And it will, if I select queue owned leads, then it will show what type of leads have been owned in a queue actually. Okay, so for now I'm going to select my leads, since most of the leads has been assigned to me currently. And the create and the one more thing, you have to, most of the things, every time if you want to pull all type of report, all type of leads or any other objects, you have to go with created date. So right now I'm created it, I'm going to select the range of all time. Along with this range, I will tell you about these things as well. So in terms of all times, we can custom the date from where I have to start, where I have to end that one. Along with that, we have some physical years dates, and by standard thing, the physical quarter and calendar year, calendar quarter, like that. So let's assume if you want to know the current and next quarter created dates, then you can use this filter. And the similar way you can go with months as well, this month, next month, last month, previous month. And you can go with the weeks as well, like last week, this week, next week, and the days as well, today leads, tomorrow leads. So like that we can pull all this kind. But in terms of created date, currently we are in past, so we can't use the future dates here. So obviously we have to go with all time, or we can select the date less than today. Okay, so right time click, just click apply everything. And here you can see one more option called update preview automatically. So if you disable this thing, the data won't load every time. If you change any filter, it won't be load here. If you want to make it look at that filter immediately, then you have to be enable this toggle bar, like update previous automatically, like this. And then so this is the general thing of filter. So along with this, you will have a add cross filter as well. So what cross filter will do here? So cross filter will filter based on the relationship objects. Let's say this is a lead, we are pulling a report on that. Let's see what is the relationships having with this object. So in secondary object, if you select, we have these many objects with related to the lead. Let's say activity and campaign history, and these are the remaining all the objects we have here. If you want to go a filter like leads with activities, where that kind of data only we can filter. Let's say if I select with and click apply, so currently there is no activity with leads, then obviously for our convenience we'll go with without. See, we got the so many leads, because since this data is very new, obviously we know there is no activities happen to that lead. Okay, so this is just a filter level of leads here. And when you come back and look at that group rows, so generally if you want to, let's say I told you already, we have the types of reports like tabular report, summary report, matrix report, and joint reports. Let's talk about tabular report first. So what is a tabular report? Tabular, what generally we call tabular. So tabular will have columns and rows generally. So that the same way when we are showing this kind of data, so right now I'm not saving this report, I'm not doing anything, closing this report, I'm just running this report. So you can look at a list of leads here. It's just a tabular report, it doesn't make any sense. It's just a list of leads and this information at least. Okay, and you can once you run that, you can control the filters from here as well. You can change the filter from here, everything you can change from here as well. Okay, so and you can refresh when you are changing some any filters over there or anything else. And you can edit the filter again. And so that is up to a tabular report. That is the only thing we can do in the tabular report. Okay, and when you come to what is a summary report here, so whenever you having a group by row with any one field or something, multiple columns, that is nothing but a summary. So right now I'm summarizing with the email. Okay, so right now I'm summarizing with the email. So based on the email, how many leads I have here. So since I don't have any duplicate leads here, so currently it will showing one email, one the same email ID for different email IDs for the different leads here. Okay, so yeah, so that is just a summary one. Okay, if you look at that differences before tabular and summary, we got the option called add chart enable here. So what we can do in charts here generally, So generally charts will show the pictorial representation to perform different kind of data here. So once you click that add chart toggle section, it will show the standard chart here. If you want to go and customize the charts, it will show the different type of charts here, like bar chart, column chart, and stack bar, everything. But you can change the generally right now we are just having the summary report. So obviously it will have the x and y axis report. So obviously you can control the data like x and y axis. You can show the reference line and show values. What is the values currently? It have been owned, it's been everything is email is one for all the leads, one email having say one lead only. So that's it. So that is the just basic thing of a chart. If you want to remove the chart, you can remove the chart, and you can, it's already been removed already once we click over there. And let's get back to edit the report again. So this is just a summary report that you have been known. So what is a matrix reports? Let's say you having a matrix type of thing, like you have the group by row and group by column as well. So what is the group by column generally here? But right now I don't have proper data. Let me take a some date like created month or something. So right now I have taken a created month here. Let me check that data with created month here. Yeah, so that's it. So generally this data is also doesn't make sense anything, because the data is been like that. If you want to look at the good amount, if you want to look at the good amount of difference over there, means the date should be different in the created month. Since this is this developer org, all the dates has been created in 1 month. So you can look at here, this is the group by row section, and this is the group by column section. Okay, this is nothing but a matrix report where you can see the information along with the group by row and group by column. Okay, and yeah, so this is just a basic information on the matrix, tabular, and summary report. So you can observe one more thing when I'm running a report or something. At the bottom of these reports, you will have few section like row count, detail rounds, grand total, stacked summary. So what happened if I remove the detail row? It will go remove all the data. It will just show a count of the information. Let's say all the detail row that we have been seeing in the matrix reports has gone. You're just looking the data of only the counts. There is no data will appearing. Let's say grand total. If I remove the grand total, what happened? The total column will gone. What happened if I go stack summary? It will go everything. It will gone everything. It will won't show anything. So based on this detailed row and grand total only, you can control the chart as well. Whenever we have the data and stack summary, those kind, so that kind of charts you can report over there. Okay, so what is the, so finally we have done matrix report, summary report, and a tabular report. So we'll go the limitations of the current reports first. Let's say as I told, we have the group by rows and group by columns. Let's see how many. Let me remove the group by column first. I will show you how many group by rows we can have the limit here. Let's say I want to add the group by row with last name, so I can do that with one more group by row. So it got selected one by group by row along with email. It's selecting last name as well. And when we come to title, let me do one more thing. Okay, so I can able to do the one by group by row with title. If you look at the bar here, it's got gray out. So it means in summary report we can only have three type of group bys. That is the standard limit of Salesforce. Okay, we'll check the group by column as well. So right now I've been used I'm going to add one more column over there under the group by columns. I got selected only one column here. Okay, let me try with other one. Okay, so it is allowing me to the second group by column as well. Let's see, you have the group by column of account as well as read source. We'll try with the third one. Will it allow for us? No, obviously it won't allow for us. If will it allow the group by column as well? No, obviously it won't allow. So this is the standard limitations of group by columns and group by row. In summary report we can have the group by limit of 3 group by row, and when you come to matrix report we have the group by row of 2 and column as 2 as well. So that is the Salesforce standard reports. We can't change anything in these cases. Okay, so just the limitations of the Salesforce, we can't do anything over here. So let's see what is a joint report here. So generally what is the joint report? I'm just not saving this report. Okay, we'll see the save and run option. What happened if I click save and run? I can give the name of the report. Let's see, I'm going to give the reports as all types of leads report, and we have the description, we have the folder as well, so which folder we need to save. So generally if you are creating any report in the real-time point of view, you have to be, it is for yourself, then you have to be keep it private report, or else it is for everyone for review, then you have to click the select folder and you have to keep in public folder, or else you have any all folders is nothing but the custom folders where you can create one more folder and save the data. Let's say I'm assuming I'm saving this report as a public folder and just clicking save. So this report has been saved now, and this report will be available for everyone, since this I have been mentioned that report type as public over there. Okay. Okay, so let's see what is a joint reports and what are the types of limitations we have in the joint reports. Okay, yeah, so let me go with the one of the report again, and this time we'll go with accounts, for example. Okay, so and in the report, in the account level, I'm selecting all accounts as well as the created dates as all day, all time, and I'm just removing some unwanted fields because we need to look at the proper data over here. And when you come to filters, it's been select all accounts and all created time is all time. And if you look at the, if you want to join any report, we have the option over here. Let's say if you click at that arrow mark, down arrow mark, you will get option called joint report here. So when you select joint report and click apply, the view of this complete report will change. So what we can observe here, it will ask us to add the blocks here. Let's say, so what is a joint report? Generally we can add two types of reports in a single report, we can add two type of blocks in a single report. So that is the thing. So right now we have that account information kind. So what kind of thing I can add? One more thing, let me try to add one more block. So let me add with account with contacts. Let me try. And one more thing, if you observe one thing or not, let me remove this block and re-add this one. So when I try to add this block, what you say, common fields will come from this object's account user. It will saying it will say directly. So what are the common fields we have in contacts and accounts? Is the account, right? So that is the information. What is the one more thing is the user. So user is nothing but a owner of that account or contact. So and you have the include default columns. As I said, we will get some standard columns when you're creating any type of report, and then you have to click add block over there. So when you add block here, what happens? So currently we don't have that kind of that much of contact information, but you can add this kind of blocks like this currently. Okay, so you can add different kind of blocks here, like and when you come to filter point of view, what type of filter you can do? You can do the filter. Let me change this to all accounts, and let me change it into created days as all time. Let me see, then that time we get a chance of data of contacts over there. Yes, here you go. So right now we got the accounts and contact information after we change the filter of those things. And you can see, you can control the filters of the first block here and the control the second block here. And when you come to, you remember one thing, how many group by columns, group by rows we can do. Let's say I wanted to be group by row by this one, like account name, but if you observe here, I'm not getting a option called group by column here like we have in matrix and summary reports, right? So this is just a limitations of thing. We can't matrix, we can perform the matrix kind of reports for the joint reports, but we can join two types of blocks here. One is account and contact. Okay, let's see what is the limitation in Salesforce where how many blocks we can join here. Okay, let me add with account with account teams as well. Now I have added one more block here, and let me set the filter. So currently we don't have anything here, and let me set to all time, and everything is done. Okay, currently I've added three blocks here. You can look at here, block 1, block 2, and so finally block 3. Okay, so yeah, so that is the thing. And let me go with one more block. Let me go with opportunity this time. We'll see why. Because I'm doing all those things, we just want to check the limitation of this Salesforce. Okay, so how many blocks we can add. Okay, so I have added one more block. Totally I have added 4 blocks here. Let me go with one more block here. Okay, so I can able to do 5 blocks. I can do here. If you look at here, the add block got gray out here. So the first one is account section. Second one is account with contacts. The third one is account with account team members. The fourth one is opportunity. The fifth one is opportunity with opportunity team members. Okay, so these are the 5 blocks limitations we have in Salesforce under joint reports. Okay, so just a limitation, we can't do anything. Salesforce team also can't do anything, because since the Salesforce has been done like this. Okay, so this is just a brief introduction about the tabular, matrix, summary, and joint reports. Hopefully, I hope you got this knowledge very good manner. Thank you, and bye bye.